Now. Oh, look at this. A lot of that pressure is going to be on his opponent's knee. And there it is.
少林寺最强武僧打美国人真下死手，仅用8秒钟当场掰断美国拳王双腿，实在解气。好，各位亲爱的观众朋友们啊，正所谓天下武功出少林，那想必说起少林寺啊，您对少林武功那绝对不陌生了。当年李连杰拍的一部电影《少林寺》可谓是火遍大江南北。在这个70年代啊，当时的票房竟然达到了1亿，的确啊，真是个奇迹。好了，看一下这场比赛首先登场的选手，哎呦，这个家伙出场姿势还挺特别，他爬着上擂台。没有错，这个家伙就是来自于美国，人送外号“头颅杀手”的乔恩·琼斯。哎呦，单臂啊翻个跟头不一般。这小子曾经在少林寺呢当过5年的少林弟子，所以说你可以看到他是个光头啊，但是他呢却背叛了少林寺。那不仅是反过头来在我们中国打伤很多中国选手，而且他还扬言啊，中国人就是一帮软蛋啊，只配被我们美国人踩在脚底下蹂躏。好啊，真是养了个白眼狼，学习了少林功夫，反过来打我们中国人，真是白眼狼啊！那今天的话，农夫与蛇的故事再次上演，但是我们少林寺啊，永远都是秉承着啊，只要有叛徒，那必须是斩草除根的这个态度。所以说，今天少林寺最强武僧随缘大师他前来清理门户。那想必您对随缘大师肯定不陌生了啊！我们随缘大师看起来很壮硕、很年轻，但实际上他已经60岁了。他曾经打服过小日本，打服过韩国棒子啊，更是横扫整个北美洲，没有对手。那现如今啊，我们随缘大师的话确实难寻敌手，已经是连赢了400-500场比赛了，根本没输过，想输都难啊！因为这个他的金钟罩铁布衫啊太硬了。包括你看他的打法风格都很强硬啊，这拳头像沙包一样，一上来啊就朝着对方乔恩·琼斯一顿暴打。那今天这场比赛的话是一场清理门户的比赛啊，两人之间曾经是师兄弟，但是现在呢不一样了啊，两人是对立面，对面是美国佬，而我们是少林寺的大师兄，都会点少林功夫啊。好，让我们来看一下双方选手这场比赛清理门户的对局会有怎样的精彩表现。那如果你也讨厌叛徒，相信我，看完这场比赛，保证让你啊这个浑身舒爽。
Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out is beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks. Oh!
Both of these guys going all out. High action fight here. Oh, big left hook there. Well, he walked into his opponent's range there and ate that hook. He was unprotected, unguarded, and he's been susceptible to that hook in previous UFC fights. Got to figure out a way to move those feet and ultimately circle out and get that head off the center line.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, such a natural jab, and there it is again as he gets the hand right to the target.
I mean, right to the target, John. It's like the dude sitting there with a red target on his nose, just getting beat up, hit bullseye after bullseye after bullseye. I love, oh, man. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
That's a big strike right there.
Oh, the combinations continue to pile up. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Gets the elbow up into the target.
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Lands a double leg takedown. Under 2 minutes now to go round one. Able to land with the left hand there.
Sneaky head kick.
Jones's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh! Oh! Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Oh, well timed with the knee to the head.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. All right, leading with the right hand. You don't see that every day. It was certainly effective for him there.
If you're going to throw your power hand first, you got to be very aware not to get caught.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point. Good punch lands.
5 minutes in the...
哎呦，本期比赛第一回合已经结束了，非常的精彩啊！由我们少林寺最强武僧大战昔日的少林叛徒，当今的美国拳王乔恩·琼斯。那离开少林寺之后啊，这个家伙呢，居然是打起了这个欺负我们中国人的这个行当啊，确实很恶心。那作为当今的美国拳王头颅杀手，这个家伙每一场比赛呢，这个几乎啊都能把对手这个脑袋啊打成重伤。所以说有很多选手一听到乔恩·琼斯啊，就是吓得闻风丧胆，有的人呢赶紧退赛啊，不敢和他打。好，让我们来看一下双方第二回合的精彩对局，第二回合的精彩表现。
Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round.
Able to check the high kick. Nice kick landed there by Jones. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. Straight punch lands.
Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barboza, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up, so fast. Oh!
Both guys landing at a pretty decent clip.
Those are big strikes.
Oh! Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard. Every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent.
Jones gets stung by that leg kick. Jones leaning on the kicking game here tonight, DC. Pretty good strategy early.
And that is usually what he leads with. He's a great kicker. He's a guy that has a variety of kicks. Spinning kicks, knees, side kicks. He kicks in so many ways that you never truly know where he's coming from. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes.
Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Really timing his shots nicely, good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity. Big kick lands.
Oh, tags him with the left.
That left hand has been really effective tonight.
Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where nice high kick.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Pretty significant well to the left side.
Right under the elbow, the body kick lands.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Back and forth!
Oh! He's giving him so many different things right now. He went high on that one.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Well, Jon Jones in a real flow state here tonight, DC. Beautiful combination there on the feet.
Beautiful combination. And it's one of those vintage performances. I know he's a young guy, so to say vintage is crazy. But take it all the way back to his title-winning performance against Shogun Rua, whenever it seemed like he had everything flowing. Tonight seems like one of those nights.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
That strike blocked by Jones. Oh, and he gets tagged. Nice combination. There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Straight right hand now just misses. Jones's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Oh, a nice punch out of the break there after he had caught the leg. So he is really starting to put it all together now and clearly seems to have found the timing of his opponent.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. You certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Good stick.
好，各位观众老爷们，比赛第2回合已经结束了，2回合的苦战，少林寺最强武僧来清理门户，对战美国拳王乔恩琼斯。对方乔恩琼斯啊，曾经在少林寺修炼过5年啊，结果呢是叛逃了少林寺，代表美国，经常在国际擂台打伤我们中国选手啊，确实很可恶。好，让我们一起来看一下双方选手第3回合的精彩对局，大家千万不要错过。
All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the street.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round. Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout. Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Winklejohn told me before the fight you haven't seen 30% of what Jon Jones does in the gym, and starting to show you some of those new wrinkles here tonight. And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming, can't stop it.
I mean, you have to anticipate that jab coming or he will batter and bruise you with that single strike. Nice punch lands over the top. Real quick leg kick.
Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together. Oh! Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He is getting lit up right now, John.
Huge shots there. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
Beautiful punch.
Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, nice jab there. He told us on Thursday he wanted to break this dude's nose. That is certainly a step in the right direction.
Mission accomplished. You are battering that nose. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. What a punch.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jabs. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws this punch.
Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's an...
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Misses with that punch. Big elbow there.
Nice head kick.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more. And
oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Single collar tie now. Oh, these are some devastating knees, as we might say in Boston, some wicked, effective knees.
I love when you talk like that.
I know you do.
think it's so good. But there's a guy, I love the way you talk, but I love the way this guy fights. He's throwing those knees in order to shut the lights off of his opponent. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
哎呦，这场比赛没有错啊！3回合的大战已经 over 啊，已经结束了啊！没有想到我们少林寺武僧还是这么强，还是这么硬。今天在擂台当中也是清理门户，把这个少林寺昔日的叛徒啊打得真的是皮开肉绽，非常的过瘾啊，非常的爽。好，接下来让我们一起来欣赏一下双方选手在第4回合会有怎样精彩表现啊！我觉得对方的这个美国拳王啊，这个乔恩琼斯应该撑不住了啊！好，接下来各位亲爱的观众朋友们，千万别眨眼，第4回合可真是精彩。
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. All right, lands a kick there, pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick. Nice head kick.
Blocks the shot. Spinning back fist.
Beautiful body kick. Nice strike.
And they separate. All right, single collar tie. That's now a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Well-placed kick there by Jones. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Oh, Oh, nice hook by him there. Not necessarily with full power, but certainly found the desired target.
He's throwing those shots to damage your opponent and set up another shot down the middle. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, effective strike there by Johnny Bone. Nice straight right lands. All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Try to establish that jab.
Nice looping punch.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect.
I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward. Way to hide that leg kick. Nice.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, that left hand is money tonight.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Just out of range with that right hand. Oh, that kick is good by Johnny Bone.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, good job defensively to block the strike there by Jones.
What a body kick. It's such a fast leg kick.
And potentially a critical takedown here. Both fighters get up now. Final minute to go here in round 4. Oh, nice jab by him there, and I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a Pez dispenser.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind him.
Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Jones. Throwing that jab, no good. Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those aren't fun. I'm telling you, man, you get kicked in the head, a lot of times it's the end of the night.
Got a little experience with that.
Yes, I do.
A little bit.
Horrible. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And continues with the inside leg kick. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. 20 minutes down.
哎呦，本局比赛啊，这个美国叛徒乔恩·琼斯，美国拳王呢，已经被我们少林武僧打的是站都站不稳了，但对手呢仍然是没有退缩，仍然还在坚持。啊，确实，作为美国拳王，他的这个面子还是很重要的啊。死要面子，那你就活受罪。这场比赛，我们少林寺最强武僧学院大师啊，再次把少林寺至刚至猛的拳法展现出来了啊！铁拳利刃这打法，让对手可以说是无计可施。这打也打不过啊，这跑也跑不了，确实挺难的。好，来看双方第5回合的精彩对局。
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. All those great body shots, all that damage he's putting on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Jones's inner thigh starting to bruise up pretty good now. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Nice punch lands. take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab.
Well, he's got to be on top of the world after this performance here tonight as we come down the stretch. And this one, from a cardio standpoint, this is as conditioned as he has ever arrived in the octagon.
I mean, he looks fantastic tonight. It's one of those nights where everything went right. He got to fight where he's comfortable, and he dictated the exchanges to where he can really conserve that cardio. Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, blocks that kick to the body. Nicely done. Jones gets hit by that kick to the body. Slips the punch nicely there.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Pretty good right hand.
Great.
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Oh, huge elbow. Oh, he might be out.
好的，漂亮，死亡上勾拳啊！这一拳我就问你猛不猛啊？让我们恭喜少林寺最强武僧拳拳大师一上勾拳干翻了美国拳王，非常精彩，非常解气呢。同时，非常感谢屏幕前您的收看与支持。好了，咱们下期视频再见。